lovelies, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this is going to be another pregnancy update. If you haven't already caught up on my other ones, I will link them all down below so you can all catch up. But this one is going to be my 28 to 32 week update. I was going to do these every 2 weeks, but not much changes the further along you get in pregnancy. So this is going to be a whole 4 week update. Still, there is a little bit to update on, but still there's not much. So I'm going to stop rambling now and I'm going to get straight into this video. The first update is I've had 2 growth scans in the space of the last 4 weeks. So I had one at 28 weeks and I had one at 32 weeks. If you didn't know already, I do have low Papp-A. That's why I'm having growth scans. So my 28 week one went perfectly fine. There was nothing wrong. They checked the blood flow from the placenta, everything like that. He was weighing £3.2 pounds, which apparently is very, very healthy. And when I've done a little bit of research, it is actually very healthy, and he was slightly bigger than average, but I wasn't overly concerned about how big he was. At my 32 week scan, he was measuring £4.15 pounds, so technically £5 at 32 weeks already. That is just crazy. Considering that they thought this baby was going to be small, he's definitely not going to be small, and it looks like he's going to take after his brother, who was £8.4 pounds. So yeah, I've put bets on that he's going to be probably around £8 at birth. If hopefully I don't go over, because I'm getting a little bit scared that he's already weighing almost £5 already at 32 weeks, and I still have, filming this video, I still have 7 weeks to go. So that is just absolutely insane. But again, he was measuring on the, I think he worked out like the 75th centile or something like that. So he's bigger, he's not small, he's definitely not small, but they said he's a very healthy, nice sized baby. So at the moment I have nothing to worry about. So yep, all went well there. I did see the consultant after my 32 week scan. I haven't seen my midwife since my booking appointment, which is really, really weird. It feels crazy that I haven't seen a midwife since my booking appointment, but I think it's because I'm purely having the scans, and after I've had the scan at the hospital, they take my urine, my blood pressure and all that there, so there's not really any need for me to go and see a midwife. And I also think with your second baby you don't see them at 25 weeks, whereas with your first you see them at 25 weeks and 28 weeks. But I do have a midwife appointment in, I think, about a week and a half, so at 34 weeks. So yeah, I did see the consultant anyway after my 32 week scan, and my bloods come back from my 28 week bloods and I'm low on iron, which totally explains everything, because I've just been feeling so fatigued and so tired. I put it down to working from home with a 2-year-old in lockdown. But yeah, it was getting to the point where I couldn't keep my eyes open at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I would have to just go upstairs and have a nap. So I'm low on iron, so they've given me iron tablets to take, which hopefully they are going to kick in any day soon. I've been taking them for 3 days now, I think. 2 a day, and they're going to retest my bloods between 35 and 36 weeks. I just have to go up and have my bloods taken, and then I'm going to obviously have another scan at 36 weeks, and then after I see the consultant, they're going to just make sure my levels have come up and they've not dropped, basically. But yeah, fingers crossed they start to kick in, because I was like, I don't remember feeling this tired with Brodie. And I just put it down to second pregnancy, working from home, already got a child, so just feeling that extra strain, but apparently not. I'm actually low on iron. So yeah. I forgot to mention as well, on my scan at 32 weeks, they said he had lots of hair. I was really weirded out by this, because I didn't know they could tell if a baby has hair on a scan or not, which is really weird. I just thought it was crazy. I was like, you can actually tell that by from a scan. And the lady who was scanning me was like, yeah, we can tell that. They also showed me him in 3D as well. Oh my god, he looks exactly like Brodie, exactly the same. I feel like I'm having Brodie's twin, but 3 years later. He had the same cheeks, the same nose. I mean, he could come out looking different, but on the scan he looked exactly like newborn Brodie. It was so crazy. He had chubby cheeks, he had lots of hair. They were saying, there's like, look, it's so fluffy, he's already got lots of hair. I was like, that explains the heartburn, which I'm going to talk about now. So I think I've mentioned previously how bad I've been struggling with heartburn and acid reflux. It got so bad it was keeping me up all night. I was laying down, I was getting acid in my throat. And then I wrote on a Facebook like baby and parent group and was just like, heartburn, I'm doing everything, I'm taking everything that I can, blah 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 blah, what else can I do to help? And everyone was like, go to your GP and get prescribed, I can't even remember the word, I'll try and write it here, ask them to prescribe that. And oh my god, that has just changed my life. Absolutely changed my life. You take one in the morning before breakfast and nothing for the past 2-3 weeks. No heartburn, no acid reflux, nothing. I can eat what I want, I can eat acidic fruit, I can eat anything, and I don't get that burning sensation in my chest. If you are suffering from heartburn or acid reflux, like really extreme, go to your GP and ask them to prescribe something a little bit more for, like a little bit more, what's the word? Something that's got a little bit more strength than Gaviscon, let me just put it that way. And they, oh my god, it will change your life, literally change your life. I can't believe I suffered with Brodie, thinking I couldn't get anything else apart from Gaviscon or Rennie's. Yeah, that has literally changed my whole life at the moment. It was getting me down so much because I was like, everything that I'm eating, I was eating cucumber and stuff like that, which is not even really acidic, and it was just burning my chest. So yeah, if you are struggling, go to your GP and ask them to prescribe you something stronger, because it will change your life. I also experienced one spell of reduced movements, and it was so scary because he'd moved once all morning, and it got to, I think, about 3 or 4 o'clock, and I was like, have I just been busy and I haven't felt him, or has he not moved? And I sat down for like 45 minutes trying to feel him move, and there was nothing, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna call triage. I didn't waste no time, called triage, and she was like, is this the first time it's happened? And I was like, yes. I was like, he's normally very active, he's always moving around, I have not felt, I'm feeling him now. He's like, you're talking about me. But he was like, no, she was like, yeah, right, come up, like come up straight away, we're gonna put you on a monitor and just make sure that he's okay. So I've gone up there and he was completely fine. As always, they start moving as soon as you put the monitor on them, but they didn't seem too concerned about it. He must have just been having a funny day, I don't know. But honestly, I cannot thank them enough. Like, I am that person that hates to be the burden and hates to like overreact about things. But they were so nice, and honestly, they treated me so well up there. They was like, even if you get home and an hour later you feel like you haven't felt him move, come straight back up, which was really lovely of them. I cannot thank them enough at triage. They really do look after you. But yeah, after that he went back to normal. It was really weird, but they put me on a monitor and all his movements were coming up and he was fine. His heart rate was fine. He seemed very healthy in there, so they wasn't too concerned. But yeah, that was really scary because I've never ever experienced reduced movements like that before. And yeah, but if you are concerned about movements, do not hesitate and do call triage and just go straight up and get checked, because it's not even worth the risk. And definitely do not wait until the next day, just do it there and then. But they also let me keep the bands. You know when they monitor you, they put bands around, I think they're like pink and blue. She just gave them to me and was like, oh, they're yours. And I was like, oh, okay, this is rather weird. But apparently they do actually do that. It's so they can reuse the bands. So if you need to go up again, just take your bands with you, and it saves them using new ones, so you can just use your old ones. I also thought it was quite nice because you can just put them in the baby box as a little reminder, really, of something to keep. I have actually noticed some old stretch marks appear on my stomach now. I feel a lot bigger in this pregnancy than I did with my first, and he's all around my belly button area. It's just so much pressure. And I did remember when I went overdue last time, I got some stretch marks at the bottom of my stomach. They have made an appearance now. I don't think I have any new ones. They are definitely old ones because they're white. But I can really see them now. They've really popped up. I'm really not fussed about them. It is what it is. If you're going to get stretch marks, you're going to get them. It's not the end of the world, is it? But I have still been using my stretch marks cream. I always struggle to say that. My stretch mark creams and stuff like that. Just to keep moisturised, because I have still got 7 weeks to go. And I'm getting a little bit scared because I already feel like I'm at full capacity now. So if I get to 40 weeks plus, I don't know how the hell he's going to fit in there and grow even more, because I just feel massive as it is. People who see me in real life are like, you look nowhere near as big as you do in pictures, and I'm like, I do, I definitely do. But I don't know, I feel like he does move around a lot, and sometimes when he changes position I don't look as big as I did the day before. It's really weird. But yeah, he mainly sits with his back pushing out against my belly button, and it is just so uncomfortable, honestly. But I'm trying not to complain. Only 7 weeks to go. Yeah, I think that is everything that I have to update. There's not much else, I don't think. Oh, I finished on maternity leave. So yeah, I finished yesterday for maternity leave. I'm now off for 14 months. I'm off until July 2021, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, I'm so glad that work is done with now. I haven't got that stress to worry about, and I can just concentrate on planning for this baby to come, and just to rest and relax a little bit, and not have the worry of I need to log onto my laptop, I need to do work, I need to look after Brodie, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I've completely finished now, so woohoo. Yeah, I am so happy about that. So I haven't got to worry about work now for at least a good 14 months. But yeah, I think that is everything that I have to update you on. There's probably only going to be like 1 or 2 more updates. I might try and do them a bit more frequently towards the end. I don't know. Yeah. Let me know what you think. Would you rather have more updates, like littler updates, or would you rather have like one big update which is like 10-15 minutes long, probably like this video? Let me know below. I'm happy to go with whatever. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit the red button below to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye!
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else.